This is future Carson. As you guys can tell if you watch my videos, I am way better at doing ranching stuff than making content. So I completely forgot to do an intro or anything to this video. So I'm just going to tell you what we're doing in this video. So this is me a couple days later. If you can't tell, the weather's changed a lot. What we're doing is preg checking. That is where we're checking to see if the cows are pregnant. And then we're also weaning. In this video, we're going to be weaning our heifer calves off the mothers because we're going to keep the heifers, and so we want the mothers to be fence line weaned. The steers stay on the cows, and then the day we take them to the sale, we just wean them that day. So that is what we're doing. We're preg checking and we're weaning. So we're moving them from Dents about 5, 6, 7 miles down the road, and then we will be working them in our working facility. So that's what we're doing in this video. Again, I apologize. I was just watching through the content and realized, Carson, you're a ditz. We're all saddled up, right? Yep. And this is where we've been dropping them off. If you remember the last two videos or last couple videos on the semi, we've been dropping them off here. So now we got them. We're gonna go and work them. So we got good help. Quinn's spitting out his sunflower seeds, and just got to get them out of this corral. Good work, Quinn. Got Ruby and Bandit, my brother's dogs. Ooh, tree. They've never been in this corral, so they don't know the exit. There, you got her figured out. No reason to jam them though, huh, Quinny? Huh? Okay, so you want to stay right there? Okay, I'll go around these. Stay right there, buddy. Good work. The bulls are over there on the fence, wishing they could be with them. Okay, we got them through the main gate. Now we're on the road. Thank you. She's up along that fence, Rig. The goats didn't know what to do about those cows.
What?
Uh-huh.
Uncle Dale.
Yeah.
White man.
Going across the bridge, huh, Quinn? Oh, you're rigging. Oh, yeah?
Stay out. Bandit. Stay out. Get back. Get back.
Tight spot with really quality fence.
Hey. Hey.
Just going around and keeping them out of other people's places. And this is why you have horses, huh? Trailing out good though. Just didn't want them to see that haystack and want it. So I'm still up here, just keeping them kind of on that side where there's less gates or places for them to get through. They're back there pushing them. The horse is pooping. It's going pretty good. This is the least stressful spot. The highway is just right up there. That's where we'll actually fear for our lives. Keep. Okay, Michaela's up there in the pickup, gonna turn them. Officer with his lights. So the people who are moving their other cows called the police to come stop the traffic, so it's not as scary as usual. Do I need to go right here? Quinn, wait right here, Quinn. These cows are on the wrong side of the... Hey, come back here, buddy. Good work, bud. Okay, they're all going in the pasture there. Okay, we're now in the river pasture. Finally, the cows are on our own property. And so now we got to get them in our working system over here. So it's going really good. You can see here we have some improvements on our grazing we're going to do in some of these areas. So cows think they might have died and gone to heaven to see the green grass again. Huh, Quinn? It's nice for the cows to see green grass again, isn't it? Okay, we'll get them down this little catchment here.
Good job, Rick. I was trying to ask you where you wanted me to sit that Kayla to turn
Okay, we're gonna get these cows down this alley. Go in, Quinn.
Let's just let these come back.
Quinn, come on, go down the alley, bud. Go down that corral. Other way. That way, bud. Good job. Kick him, huh? Good job. Get those ones, Quinny. Shh. 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 Sorting cows and calves off now. They stop running as good, I'm going to run the gate. Dad and brother will bring them. We'll get them sorted off. Now it's time to run the cows to the chute. Something we're doing this year is switching all our tags to these Ritchie tags my father-in-law helped us make.
Is it in here, Carson?
Yeah. 226, Haley. Hello.
Which one you been in?
8-way, and that's the rest. 226, hey. What we're doing now is something we call preg checking, simple as testing to see if the cow's pregnant. So my brother's going to do that through palpation. So that's checking in the cow to see how far along they are, and then we'll tell my wife and she'll write it down.
Don't do it. There's Quinny on his horse. Hey, Quinny. Carson and Juanita.
Just when we get the cow. Say hi, Ryder. Help her, girl. Now we got the job done, it's time to turn them back out to the pasture, so that's what we're going to do next. Here's all the heifers and the couple bulls, or now steers, that we culled, that we didn't make into bulls. So I'm just going to be going and doing my afternoon check. I'll explain, or my morning check, I'll explain preg checking to you and why we're doing it, what our rates were, what I saw, what we need to do different, what we did. I'll go into our replacement heifer program in another video. I think we do some things a little different, so I think it'd be fun to share with you guys. So as you can tell, it's snowy. Not way bad, but snowy, which is okay. It's now the time of year to be snowy, November, right? So it's a couple days later. I was gonna keep going and videoing, but by the time we got cows all moved around and we made all our decisions and we had to go and check other things and feed other things, it was time for dinner, and we went out to the cafe with my whole family, which was kind of fun to just do that because we had a pretty good day. So didn't ever get to make my preg check video, finish the preg checking video. So preg checking is different on each ranch. Some people use ultrasound, some people use blood test. We do palpating, as you saw in the video and I explained. Some people are able to leave, and this is what I wish we could do, is some people can just leave the bull in for 60 days so that they have a defined calving window, or for 45 days or 30 days or 21 days or 90 days. But where our cows are on grazing allotments with other people's cows that have bulls up there, we are unable to do that. So we don't do that. Makes it really difficult to have a defined calving window, but we end up defining ours by numbers. So what I mean by defining them by numbers is when my brother's palpating a cow, he's feeling for different characteristics in the uterus. Sorry, this we don't need to get too much further than he feels the uterus, gets different characteristics that are going on in the uterus. Those characteristics will tell him how far along the cow is. These cows were supposed to be like 5 months pregnant. And so what we'll do is if we have a good breed up rate, we'll actually sell the late bred ones as bred cows later on in the year after we're out of winter feed. But we'll see how that goes. Right now we're still trying to build up to where we have a little better, our numbers are a little better, so we're still building up our herd. So we've been just keeping late bred stuff, and then usually if they're late bred the next year they're open, which is what it is, as long as we're not keeping good cows because of those ones. So let's go into how our cows did. I just want to show you what it's like outside. I love this time of year. I love to get up. It's a Sunday morning. I love getting up early on a Sunday morning, checking everything, just kind of taking the rounds. One of my favorite things. Breed up wise, we had, and this is excluding replacement heifers. I'm going to talk about replacement heifers in a video when I go over replacement heifers, but this is excluding replacement heifers. We had, I don't know. I'm not going to tell you the percent. I always hate when people tell you how their percent breed up. Anyways. We had one open cow that was born in 2020 or 2021. So I think she was 2021 or 2022. So a young cow. That happens. She just didn't fit how we run cows. So she'll go down the road. That's fine. She was a good cow. Raised a couple good calves for us, but she'll go do someone else some good or something like that, or you'll be eating her. But so we had one cow open, and a couple older cows were later bred. So we'll just, like I said, we'll keep those, and if we want to run them, we will. If we don't, we won't. So really, really impressive breed up. And that's not what I'm going for. Our operation is not built around impressive breed up. That might surprise a couple of you. But let's go check out my cows. The purebreds, we just turned the purebreds out into some alfalfa. So let's go check them, and I'll explain my statement that we don't run our operation is not based on breed up percentage or trying to get our cows bred up. Is the purebred cows, and they're over here at Chad's. So Chad's my good friend that I talk about a lot in the videos, and this is one of his pieces. It's got some regrowth barley and some alfalfa. It's funny, they sit down in those trees more than they eat the stuff. So they're going to be here for a little bit. We're going to go back on my statement. I'm not going to go back on it like I'm changing my mind on the 5-minute car ride here, but I'm going to go back and revisit what I was saying about it's really not our goal to get great breed up rates. Used to be my goal. I worked for a co-op and stuff, and I'd try to help people get their best, highest breed rates, but that could be super expensive. What you're doing, if your goal is to get the highest breeding rates, you're trying to prop up your most unproductive, inefficient cows. You're trying to prop them up. Our goal is to then replace the inefficient, unproductive cow. So for a while, I've been assuming that we're going to have a bunch of cows fall out. It's not happened. So I in the past I used to feed $35 mineral that had lots of calcium and phos and chelated this and that and Zinpro this and that, and sorry, I didn't mean to call it a company. chelated mineral. If you're a rancher, you know what that means. Very expensive. Funny part is, when I was taking a beef science class, my professor, or a nutrition class, my professor said there's not a lot of evidence that it's economically viable to be feeding chelated mineral. Anyways, when I started at Redmond, I cut that out, started feeding at Heaviest, Redmond's beef mineral mix. Majority of the time I'm feeding Selenium 90. I thought I would have some cows cut out from that. No, I have not. We've actually had our cows stay in pretty good, but my goal is not to have my cows stay in very good. That's just what's happening. My goal is to get rid of the inefficient cows. So we're fairly happy with breed up. Didn't know how it'd go. We changed our calving season a hair so we could graze some more in the winter, as you can see out here at Chad's, because we're good friends with Chad. We can kind of graze some winter with him, and so we're trying to match our calving more with him so that we can take advantage of not needing to start a tractor and feed cows and all that. They can eat all this hay stubble and corn corn stalks and things that are out here. That's really been our goal. So, like I said, I'm not going to be a guy who brags about breed up percentage, because that just, to me, says, man, I did a really good job of propping up my cows. And sometimes you do something little, like switch from white salt to Redmond salt, and you might have all your cows breed up. That's great. But what I'm not into is, I need to go feed a breeder tub so that I can all of a sudden go from 90% breed up to 96% breed up. That is, just get rid of the 6% of cows that don't do well in your system and replace them with 6% more cows that do well in your system. So that is my preaching. You guys know me. I love to preach. So anyways, that's why we preg checked. We weaned. It was great. Best thing ever. You get your kid on your horse with you, just spending time with family. My wife helped. My mom helped. My sister-in-law helped. My little nephew helped. It was a great time. So thanks for watching The Rip Ranch.